Happy New Year. And for the first characteristic that software engineering will teach you or train you for is it will make you stubborn. I'm not saying that stubborn that you wouldn't follow orders, but rather less gullible to things. Like you want to analyze things first before you start believing things. So if Logan Paul says that you're gonna make money in crypto, so you might not want to believe first until someone has proven it or you've seen it with your own eyes and that it is true. It's a part of your job as a software engineer to be challenging ideas every day because they will challenge your ideas every day. Your team would ask you, why do you implement things? Because there's a lot of ways to do things in software engineering. It's not just one way. There's thousands of ways to solve a problem, and you're going to look for the best ones. Your team, your managers, they're going to figure out a way, and your job is to figure out the best ways. That's why you gotta have to challenge ideas first, and that's why it makes you less gullible, and you're more, you're more disagreeable. You're not agreeable to things. Like if someone says this, then you might want to challenge it first before you believe it, before you start acting based on that suggestion. And I've experienced this when I opened up my business. So everybody said, even the internet said, my friends said that internet cafes are dead. But I am gullible. I'm not gullible. I'm not agreeable. I started to open up this an internet cafe in our neighborhood, and it's somehow thriving right now because I want to disprove them. I want to challenge that idea, those beliefs that they're saying that it's dead. Then the second one would be you'll be more thinking outside the box, even if things have been done 100 years before. You're gonna want to change things. You're gonna want to think outside the box to make it more efficient because that's your job as a software engineer. It's not really about coding things. It's more on how to solve things, and in order for you to make the most efficient and the most creative way of solving things, then you're gonna have to think outside the box. And the third one would be since you're thinking outside the box, you're not gullible. You gonna want to do things your way first, and disprove things and challenge ideas. Then it's going to make you a better problem solver, and that's what software engineering is all about: problem solving. And if you know how to solve problems, then you're gonna make money in this industry or in any industry. As a matter of fact, if you see a problem and you know how to solve it, that's gonna make you money. And if you're good at it, since software engineering teaches you to be good at it, you can implement this outside your work. Even doing simple tasks, everyday tasks, will make you think of a way to solve it more efficiently than how it is traditionally solved. And the fourth one would be it will train you to be a hard worker. It will give you a better work ethic. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to lie. Software engineering takes up a lot of hours of your day. Even outside of work, you're gonna think of solutions, you're gonna think of ways to do things, and you're gonna learn even outside of work. So it's going to make you a hard worker, and that's the most important thing in succeeding even outside of life. Succeeding outside of work. That's what I meant. In life, you're gonna be a hard worker. And there's this quote that was said to me when I was registering my businesses. An old man was sitting there and he said, when you work for 8 hours a day, you're working for your survival. But if you work more than 8 hours a day, you're now working for your own success. And that stuck with me in running my business and in my work. I say that, yeah, 8 hours a day, that's for my survival. I do side hustles, I do sidelines here, I manage my business. It's because it's for my success. Not only that, not only for my success, but because I have employees, I'm also giving them a way to be successful themselves. And the fifth characteristic that software engineering will teach you is becoming more detail oriented, and you'll become more accurate in the things you do. You want to refine things because that's what software engineering is. If in this field, there's a lot at stake. If you are not detail oriented, you make mistakes, then it may cost your company a lot of money instead of making money. That's why, as much as possible, you want to be precise, you want to be accurate, you want to be detail oriented. You see even the minute details, because one mistake can crush your company. Yeah, I'm not scaring you to be in this. It happened to me, and hopefully, I mean, thankfully, it was solved immediately, and we didn't lose so much money. But it happens, and from time to time, as much as possible, you want to be accountable when it happens. But yeah, that's why it makes you more precise. It makes you want to polish things first before you send it out to the world, what you've built. And yeah, those are the five characteristics. Hope you enjoy, and yeah, happy new year to you guys. Like, subscribe if you want. And see you in the next one.